So the leaks for chapter 6 of Boruto Tubu Vortex have finally come out. And this chapter seems to be very interesting and is basically going to be confirming a lot of the stuff that we thought about previously. As the cover for this chapter is Shikamaru, and I won't even lie, this has to be my favorite cover. I don't know why exactly. I don't know if it's the color scheme, but I really like Shikamaru's outfit. I like his pose, I like his facial expressions, I like the fit, the baggy pants, the Hokage thing. I like the whole drip. I like the color ambiance, the background, everything. I'm really messing with this chapter. The chapter cover looks amazing in my opinion, and to be honest, I won't even lie, this has to be the best chapter cover that we have gotten in the time skip. You guys might fight with me, but this is my favorite time skip cover that we have gotten so far. So the title of this chapter is 63 years. That's very weird, I still don't know why. And the subtext is the genius for the Kages is now leading the fire. Very, very interesting. The first thing that we see in this chapter is Shikamaru talking with the two elders. So this chapter really, Shikamaru seems to be like a good focus of the chapter. He's very important in this chapter, so it does make sense that he's the chapter cover. And we're going to be seeing some very interesting thing with Shikamaru. A lot of people were complaining about Shikamaru's character in Boruto in general, and especially in the Boruto time skip. A lot of people thought he was dumb and that he wasn't really seeing things like how they truly were, but this isn't the case. Shikamaru is 5 steps above us. He's moving forward. He knows already the game plan, and we're going to be seeing and discussing this in this video. We see Shikamaru talking with the Kages, and it seems like the whole discussion that they are having is regarding Boruto and Shikamaru's Hokage status, because Shikamaru is not actually the Hokage. He is an unofficial Hokage and the one who is leading things now that Naruto is not here, now that Naruto is dead according to a lot of people due to Boruto. But for the moment Shikamaru has taken office, and he refuses to become the official 8th Hokage. And this is very important because this is confirming that Shikamaru really doesn't believe that Naruto is dead, and now it makes a lot more sense that he doesn't see himself as the actual 8th Hokage. As a lot of people said in the opening chapters, oh, why does Shikamaru not get his Hokage statue like everybody else? But it is because he doesn't really think he should be the 8th Hokage, and that Naruto is still out there somewhere. And we, the audience, know that Naruto has been sealed. It seems like Shikamaru also believes that something has happened to Naruto. On top of the finances, this all explains why Shikamaru doesn't have his Hokage monument like all the other Kages. And as for the moment, he is unofficially the Hokages, but he is getting some sort of pressure. He's getting the pressure like we usually see of the two elders pressuring him into being the Hokage. And bro, weren't they doing the same thing to my man Jiraiya? Weren't they being very annoying to Jiraiya and Tsunade, pressuring them into becoming the Hokage? How are they still alive? This is very interesting. I still don't know how they're still alive and running things, but they must have some other genes, some future Otsutsuki's. What would you guys think if they were the missing Otsutsuki's? That would be crazy. We have Shikamaru, who has some sort of plan, and he's discussing it with Ino. He has some sort of plan that he doesn't want Ida, Damien, or Kawaki to find out about. So he's not really saying too much, and they're going to have their conversation in their minds. Ino agrees because this normally should have been a recorded document, a recorded conversation, but Ino agrees to have this be on the low and have this happen with a lot of people not knowing what's going on, which is quite interesting and is leading up to what we're going to see later on in this chapter. But we also have Kawaki, who discusses things with Ida and Damien. He also finds out about what is happening right now. He finds out that there is another group of people that due to Cole's mistake of mixing his chakra size DNA with the Ten-Tails and causing it to evolve, we have Jura, who is now targeting Naruto, and Kawaki has been made aware. But Kawaki doesn't really care. He really thinks, oh yeah, they're safely in my Daiko coding dimension, and it's only a matter of time till he finds out that the Jura clone is going to have access to that dimension. I'm telling you guys here. You guys heard it here. You guys heard it first from me. Kawaki is going to fight Jira and it's going to be at that dimension. Right? Or I'm already seeing everything. Kawaki's a little too chill. When he finds out that Jira has access to that dimension, we will see Kawaki get a little bit scared, especially if Jira is very strong. And Damien too. Damien doesn't really care, to be honest. So we're going to be seeing some rude awakenings from both Damien and Kawaki. Continuing, we go back and we see Boruto talking things with Sarada. This is a very heartwarming scene that we see right here. They finally get to catch up. There's a little bit of the butterflies because they haven't talked to each other in years. It's a little bit awkward here and there, but they finally get their reunion. We see a Boruto who is smiling, a Boruto who seems a little bit more comfortable, who seems a little calmer now not sad like he was when he was chilling beside Sasuke, turned into a tree, and he's telling everything to Sarada, and Sarada does seem concerned, but she wasn't too mad at Boruto. She wasn't mad at Boruto for basically it being his fault that Sasuke was turned into a tree. We will learn more about that. I don't know exactly what Boruto meant, but we'll probably get another scene where Boruto discusses that he was the reason why Sasuke ended up getting packed up. This could either be two things. It could either be that he's simply blaming himself because Sasuke tried to save him like from the omnipotence and everything that was going on, and Sasuke going and leaving the village to come chill with Boruto might be the reason why Sasuke ended up dying. That could be an angle of why Boruto accuses himself for Sasuke being absorbed by the Ten Tails, or it is that something else happened where Boruto messed up and Sasuke came to save him, and that's why Boruto blames himself for Sasuke being packed up. It could be either one of those reasons, but it's going to be interesting to find out which one it really is. But Sarada is very understanding. She doesn't get mad at Boruto, and Boruto basically explains to her what's happening, and it's going to be interesting because they're going to have to deal with things. They're going to have to deal with things, especially Hidari. Boruto and Sarada are going to be the ones to have to deal with Hidari. But there is just information right now that the title of the chapter is not actually 63, but it is actually 3 years. So it is 3 years, not 63 years. The 6 is just from the chapter being the 6th chapter. Just letting you guys know, I just received this piece of information. But since Boruto is in the village, Kawaki immediately senses him. Kawaki goes out after talking to Ida and senses that Boruto is here. And we have Mitsuki. Mitsuki, who is in the background. We're really thinking, what is he really gonna do? But Mitsuki actually does something that is quite interesting, because as soon as he finds out that Boruto is here, he actually makes Kawaki sleep. I don't know what ability he used, but either his snake poisoning that temporarily knocked Kawaki out and Kawaki is asleep. But yo, Kawaki, man, I ain't gonna lie, Kawaki, you haven't been looking too tough in the time skip, man. This has been like a couple chapters where you've been getting pushed around. Kawaki's been getting bullied, bro. It was started by the clog lines, but now Mitsuki. Hey, hold on. Kawaki. The thing is, Kawaki feels too relaxed, bro. Kawaki's too relaxed in the time skip. He really thinks he's the Hokage's son. That's the problem. He needs a wake up call, man. He about to get packed up soon, bro. We about to see Kawaki get packed. After we see that Kawaki has been put to sleep, we get some very interesting piece of dialogue. And this basically confirms what we have been talking about. One theory that I have been pushing, which is that the reason why the Ten Tails evolved is because Code makes his chakra, which contains Ishiki's DNA. Even though Ishiki is not in that karma, it still possesses Otsutsuki DNA in the karma. So by doing that and mixing his chakra, he received Otsutsuki. The Ten Tails received Otsutsuki DNA without actually receiving an Otsutsuki sacrifice, which caused it to evolve instead of bearing a fruit. And this basically confirms it. And this is a theme in this chapter. This chapter seems more like a confirmation chapter than a chapter that introduces new plot points. Apart from Mitsuki versus Boruto, we don't really have some new piece of information that is being revealed to us that we didn't really know before. What we're really seeing in this chapter is pieces of information that we thought were true being confirmed in this chapter. And this is a common theme that we see throughout the chapter, as we see Boruto and Mitsuki. This fight is actually starting to happen. We have Mitsuki who wraps a snake around Boruto, and Boruto, using his flying Raijin alongside his sword, does something that is very Sasuke-like and escapes the snakes. The art here, hey, Ikimoto cooking, man. This art, I can't even lie. The more and more I look at it, the tougher and tougher it looks, as Mitsuki's Sage Mode is just pure toughness. We go back to the scene that was spoiled before the chapter spoils come out, and I'm really messing with it. We see Mitsuki using his snakes, and Boruto easily dispatches of them. Boruto even uses purple lightning. Boruto already had purple lightning back in the days, but we just didn't see him use it. It was in his data book card, and it said that he could use purple lightning, but this is the first time we actually get to see Boruto use purple lightning when he's not cheating using the scientific ninja tools. So this is very interesting. Boruto learned purple lightning, and just like Sasuke, it seems like he can infuse it in his sword. I'm really liking it. The art style really going crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Mitsuki uses some sort of snake jutsu, and Boruto goes in the air, flies. He really is cooking, man. He really is cooking. I really like the art in this chapter. Boruto looking majestic as usual, and it seems like he's going to fight Mitsuki, but he actually dips out. He dips out because Boruto's actually being talked to right now by Shikamaru. Shikamaru's talking to Boruto, and he's like, yo, I really know that you're the real Boruto. You feel me? I can't show you that public support because I am the Hokage, but I really know what's going on, and I know that something's up, and it confirms it. So now we have three characters that have broken out of the omnipotence. We have Amato, we have Sasuke, and we have Shikamaru. And Shikamaru been peeped. Like, you guys had to let him cook. That's why, like, you guys have to relax with some of these characters. You guys can't be getting so mad and so quick, because you gotta see, let them cook. They're not gonna do my man Shikamaru like that. Shikamaru has the greatest IQ. He is going crazy. So a lot of people did doubt him, and yeah, we're basically getting confirmed that yeah, Shikamaru does know what is going on, and he's really acting so that he doesn't lose public support, and so that everybody doesn't go into chaos, because revealing that there is something going on and that people's memories have been switched, nobody's going to believe it. So Boruto decides to fly off and have this conversation somewhere else, but Mitsuki hunts him down, and Boruto was flying. You guys didn't notice this? Boruto was flying. So Mitsuki keeping up with Boruto, that's something else, man. That's really is something else. So yeah, Mitsuki is incredibly fast in this form. That just confirms it. Keeping up with a person who's flying while he had to move on land. Yeah, that's crazy. I won't even lie. But Mitsuki joins up with Boruto. Boruto really thought he could fly away and have the discussion with Shikamaru, but it seems like he said, yeah, I had to take care of this real quick. We'll have this conversation later on. And that's what we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing Mitsuki versus Boruto in the next chapter. And it's literally what I thought was going to happen. I couldn't see Boruto one-tapping Mitsuki. I just couldn't see that coming to be. We're going to be seeing a serious fight right here. And Mitsuki, the power scaling for Mitsuki, y'all just get ready for Mitsuki to actually be around Boruto's level. I said it first. Hey, I'm saying that it lasts quite a bit of the next chapter that we're going to see. I don't think Mitsuki gets packed up too quick, because this fight, hey man, we had to see it. We got blue balled again. I'm not even gonna lie, we got blue balled again. But I can't wait to see this fight next chapter. You guys let me know your thoughts, comments, and concerns, and I'm out, bruh.